For the longest time, the police were not involved in traffic management or the enforcement of traffic rules and regulations. However, the worsening traffic on Epifanio de los Santos Avenue, or EDSA, has prompted authorities to involve the police in traffic management, especially at busy junctions. Will this work? What are the repercussions for involving police in traffic management, even on case-to-case basis? Up next, our Motoring Forum will discuss this.
At the start of the week of Monday, September 7, 2015, members of the Philippine National Police Highway Patrol Group began manning designated junctions of the Epifanio de los Santos Avenue to ensure vehicle traffic moves smoothly. This is the latest experiment to improve the horrible traffic congestion in the most vital and traveled thoroughfare in Metro Manila. The initiative comes from the palace itself, following a cabinet meeting presided by President Aquino himself, called to specifically find ways to solve the problem. Depending on which government authority you hear from, the police actively helping out in traffic management saw an improvement in vehicle flow on EDSA, or the same congestion was experiment even with police highly visible at the major intersections and junctions. Palace spokesman said there was a slight improvement in the vehicle flow at certain areas of EDSA, including at the Balintawak area, where the usual obstructions, illegal vendors, pedicabs, illegally parked cars were removed. At other junctions, palace officials noted the bus drivers seemed to be more disciplined, stopping only at designated zones to let off or board passengers, keeping to their designated yellow lanes. This was observed in areas where members of the highway patrol groups were highly visible. HPG spokesman said police found most bus drivers were suddenly courteous and seemed respectful of traffic laws, rules, and regulations. However, Metropolitan Manila Development Authority officials said Metro-based monitors failed to see any real improvement in travel time on EDSA. The same old gridlocks were observed. The huge volume of vehicles on EDSA continued to create problems for local traffic enforcers, even with the presence of uniformed policemen. Still, MMDA Chairman Francis Tolentino admitted that the police, armed with more than just whistles and batons, appear to have a chilling effect on motorists and PUV drivers and conductors. Most drivers seem to be more aware of lanes, traffic signs, and other vehicles, and were driving more responsibly. Even pedestrians and commuters seem to have a new sense of discipline, seeing police helping manage traffic at major intersections and junctions. But some problems remained. The volume of vehicles seemed too much for some parts of EDSA, and traffic slowed to a crawl on the usual hours. Buses of operators with terminals along EDSA were seen to back up traffic behind them as they maneuvered to back into bus bays or while leaving the stations. The situation on EDSA, now manned by armed policemen, trended on social media, some expressing wonder at the improvement, others decrying that the same evils were still haunting traffic on the major thoroughfare. The presence of police were serving to install discipline, said some posts with supporting photos or video. Traffic continues to crawl even with police patrolling the lanes, said others. Views expressed on man-on-street interviews were divergent, some supporting the move to have police back on the streets with authority to apprehend and discipline traffic rules violators. Others fear police on the streets with carte blanche to go after the reckless and the ill-disciplined drivers could have a chilling effect. Some observers also recalled why police were stripped of their powers to run after motorists for traffic infractions. Remembering the days when abuse was rampant, they now say there could be more bad eggs to contend with on the road, aside from the rogues masquerading as traffic rules enforcers. Palace spokesman noted that it is early days yet in this new experiment at finding a solution to ease traffic on EDSA. The HPG also said it would fine-tune its approach to managing traffic at busy EDSA junctions, deploying more people at more problematic areas. Both are asking the motoring and commuting public for patience as they learn to play their new role in managing traffic, and for cooperation to make traffic flow smoother on the busiest thoroughfare of Metro Manila.
The jury is still out on this new development in traffic management. There will be a lot of lessons to be learned from this new experiment. Many believe lessons on how to discipline drivers of public utility vehicles as well as drivers of private vehicles are the most important. Can the police fulfill this function, or can local traffic enforcers step up?